Terry.
John.
It's good to see you again. Congratulations on your course director.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a long time. You were an open water diver and we went cave diving many years ago.
97.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, how time flies. Anyway, I thought we'd start off with asking you how you got involved in diving in the beginning.
How did I get involved? I was working with a guy named Jeff Hornsby.
Ah, Jeff, yes.
Jeff. Sitting across the desk from each other, and basically we're kibitzing over lunch or whatever the case is. And we both were active in sports as kids and all that kind of stuff. I swam competitively. Older, I raced jet skis, personal watercraft, water skied. So the next obvious thing was to get under the water, and we said, hey, we checked, is that better? The newspapers or whatever for scuba lessons, and we said, hey, signed up. So I signed myself and my brother up. And then he tried signing up, and he couldn't get in that course. He had to do it the week later. So he was a little perturbed at me.
Oh, excellent.
But yeah, no, it's been a journey. It's Jen talked about owning equipment and that kind of stuff. I did my pooling class last week in May. I did my open water first weekend in June, and I did my advanced on the West Coast the third weekend in June. And I had all my gear before we got down to the coast.
Excellent.
So it was fast.
You were committed.
I was committed, and then these instructors said, "Hey, let's go cave diving." I was cave certified before I even started my dive master program. That's unheard of now.
No, you'd never get it done now. I don't think you had quite enough dives to do that cave diving either.
Yeah, but they never asked me. They always asked the instructors that I was with. Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. He's got lots of dives.
Yeah. We could see the potential.
About 25. Needed 100, but.
Yeah. And in your journey, so what was the next step?
Well, it just kept going, but basically from open water onwards, it's basically I knew I wanted, part of it is my open water training dives. Like I said, my brother and I went out, and I think it was dive 3 or something. They'd lost my brother. Nobody knew where he was. We were diving at Lake Sundance, and I asked the instructor, "Where's my brother?" And they, no idea. They asked him to stay put at the bottom of a line, just hang tight, and he did what he was told. And his bubbles came up right underneath the float and dispersed, so you can't see bubbles in the lake anywhere. So at that point I said, I'm going to do it better than they did. And I think I have been doing it better than they have. I've got lots of people here that I've helped through the years. And I think I got a pretty good record, and I want to keep that going.
And is this the passion that's making you go and complete your course directors?
That, and my wife told me to do it. No. This was the course director thing is probably a 10-year journey. I worked with a pretty good course director, and we had a lot of good times, and he told me at one point he'd hate losing me as a staff instructor. And I took him at his word because he wrote a letter to Patty stating that. So, but the timing was never right. Changing careers, that kind of stuff. Kids and being pulled in 10 different directions, that type of thing. And finally, this past year, things fell into place. And the bank account kind of grew a little bit, and it's empty now, but...
Oh, as it should be.
Yeah. That way I can't go anywhere, I guess.
Now, you've had a lot of dives. I know that. You know that. And I would like to know, what is, in your mind, your most memorable dive that you've had in these many years?
It's already been said tonight.
No?
Diving with my kids.
Yeah. I must admit that was pretty special too in Australia.
You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, after that first dive, I got over it. I don't have to dive with them anymore. It's like, oh,
Now you're done?
you know how much this is going to cost me?
Yeah.
Now I got to start getting loans because I have no money in the bank account. So, no, diving with my kids, it's awesome. It changes the whole program. I'm cave certified. Yeah. I dive rebreathers. Trimix certified, meaning I'm certified to dive to 350 feet. A lot of risk taking. Throughout that whole process, though, I had my kids to think about. I had steel tanks, double tanks, and I put my kids' names on the tanks. So every time I geared up to go for a dive, I knew I wanted to come back. So with everyone here that teaches, safety is pretty much priority number one. We want all our students to come back from a dive safely, even if you're not on course with us. And if we can instill that at the ground roots level and allow that to flourish, we're doing a pretty good job. And all these people in red shirts, talk to them about that. They'll answer your questions. Safety is pretty important. Like I said, I won't beg you to dive, but I want you to dive safely. So,
Oh, thank you very much, Terry.
thank you.